3, 2, 1, end of test. King with a go.
Well, hello there, and welcome to another edition of Warbird Wednesday. My name is Fred Bell. I am the Vice Chairman of the Palm Springs Air Museum, and today we're talking about, Jason, we're talking about a Walrus, the Supermarine Walrus. We're going to cover that, a very interesting aircraft. But first, they were primarily in the Atlantic, but I clearly am adopting a greeting from the Hawaiian island.
Aloha is a way of life, and part of it, alo, the first part means presence.
Which I'm going to go ahead and, or Polynesia, I'm going to throw that off. And we are talking about the Supermarine Walrus. I don't have a Walrus, but I do have a Supermarine Spitfire. We'll go ahead and throw that up. Greg can throw up a plan view of the Walrus as well. The Walrus was introduced in 1935. It was manufactured from 1936 to 1944, and its first flight was in 1933. So very early. It was a single-engine seaplane. It had 740 copies made. It was the first with a retractable undercarriage. The crew areas were fully enclosed, and the fuselage was made out of metal. Now, there was a version after this was made out of wood, because somebody's going to get after me on that. And that was later in the war, and that was to save essential materials like aluminum. Now, the British had maritime patrol and search and rescue, SAR aircraft. They had a huge demand for these things, and so they pushed this aircraft forward. This was really part of Britain's rearmament, and for the Royal Navy Air Arm, and the Royal Air Force, they were doing everything they could think of to get types into the field as quickly as possible. And with that, I am going to hold here and talk about the salute today, which is the search and rescue pilots, the Royal Air Force, and all these folks that, especially back then, without really good radios, without navigation and things of that nature, were out putting their lives on the line. And it was, every nationality was doing it. And your chances, if you were lost at sea in an aircraft or in a ship, were pretty slim. And this was about maybe one of the only ways you were going to get found. And I'm going to do that today with hippo-sized beverages. Oh, this one's a good one. The big flavor in town, Colossal Cream, I've never heard of this, as most of these. 170 calories, does have a California redemption. That's exciting. So I'll go ahead and pop this open. But to those SAR crews, those search and rescue crews, thank you so much. I salute you. Let's see how this one is.
Hippo-sized soda started back in 1926 by the Alamo Bottling Company. And that company was started by three brothers, the Gorza brothers.
Oh, that's awful. Wow.
A little syrupy.
Second sip for those search and rescue crews. Now, the Walrus was your typical slow, low-flying, long endurance aircraft at that time. It survived the war and went on to serve with a number of civilians, because it was fairly low maintenance as well. But it didn't have much of a life after that, and as a search and rescue aircraft, and that was because of Jason, helicopters. Helicopters, as we've talked about with a lot of these search and rescue aircraft, once the helicopter really became viable and had heavy lift, all these other search and rescue platforms went away, and the Walrus is no different. You may find a few of them still flying in civilian hands, but they have, as they say, passed into history. Now, if you are excited about building fighter airplanes, you can make these and fly them. This is a great thing for kids. I encourage you to go through one of these with the kids. Get one of these. If you're working over the summer, you can build these. They are a ton of fun. And it's not an expensive kit, and you can play with it over and over and get some more and do it again. So click on that link. Jason will happily cut all these out and send them out to you, and then you can play with the kids. If you came across us on YouTube or Facebook, give us a like or a subscription and a comment on either side. We love that stuff. We can't do it without you. If you like these kind of short-term, quick edit videos on Warbirds, forward these to your friends who may like the same thing. It helps the channel. We surely appreciate it. If you're teaching the kiddos at home, the download guides in the description are free. You can teach an entire year, or you can teach one segment, and that stuff is free. We cannot do all of this without your donation, so click on the donation link also in the description. Send us a few bucks. We would surely appreciate it. My name is Fred Bell. I am the Vice Chairman of the Palm Springs Air Museum. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
3, 2, 1, end of test. King with a go.
Day, all my fears have gone away. I guess this means I'm here to stay. Yeah, I'm ready to fly, ready to fly. Wasn't long ago I shook at the thought of being hooked, but ever since I wrote my book, I'm ready to fly, ready to fly. Come along and join us, we can plug you in the simulator. We'll teach you how to dance and be the perfect imitator. We'll give away all your music to the operator. We were born with the light to shine, and we can do it in our lifetime. And when we get the balance right, oh, we're riding on the satellite. Satellite. Down the park, saw them hitting the beat. The sound that emanated, it was really sweet. Told them of a shy young man bitten twice, and gave a little old school good advice. Pretending's not the thing, got to be yourself. Honesty, integrity, happiness and health. Bending to the needs of others ain't the way. Be true to yourself and let the music play. Come along and join us, we can plug you in the simulator. We'll teach you how to dance and be the perfect